Hey, YouTube world. Whoa. This has been an exciting almost week. We had International Make Music Day, and now I am, what in the world am I doing? Psalm Drafts 2025. I have this cantata. I have this idea for a cantata. Yes, I'm sure it's in here. I'm pasting different settings of Psalms together. And today is my birthday. There's nothing I like more than creating new music for people to play, sing, and enjoy. And so I am just going to spend 10 minutes getting back to drawing together some of my ideas here. I often ask for support on Buy Me a Coffee because one needs to stay alert and listening for big projects such as this. And the last thing I did was busking before International Make Music Day. And I had like all the lyrics together, the tunes together, and I thought I should just touch base with it a little bit. I'm making lots of new friends this week at the General Assembly Convention in Chattanooga. It's kind of fun. Every Presbyterian church in America is participating in that. And I got to play music for that and hear a wonderful choir. I got to train a new singer today, breathing. Let's check in with MuseScore and see what we can get done here. So when you start a big project like a cantata, the constant temptation is just to give up. Just say like, well, I started it and I can't finish it, or I don't know where I am and I don't know what to work on next. And so I'll often put together sheets of like, I'm gonna get this amount of progress done by then. So let's see if I can find the last one. I do have a date, which is September 21st. Hey, I am making something rather old-fashioned. I'm making a cantata, which is like a group of songs put together on a similar theme. And this one is the King of Love cantata. So, good morning, good afternoon. We are going to make some music together. I probably have some music people on here. YouTube always sends me the musicians and the fun people to watch my lives. So here we go. What do we want to hear? Do you want to hear the end or the beginning? All right, you guys got to definitely subscribe if you want to hear the end of it. I've got the speaker on. Here, I'll give you a little taste of the beginning and a little taste of the end. Okay, can you imagine what instrument is playing? It's going to be a group of voices. It's going to be younger students in my studio. I'm recruiting. I love to work with any age of student, really. But I'm especially working with middle schoolers, early high schoolers. That's the first phrase. So let's go to the end phrase. So that's like motivating, right? If you get the beginning idea, you get the end idea. Does anyone recognize those instruments from the playback? I do not think they have yet devised a composition program where they actually will sing words to you. It would probably sound really mechanical. So I need fine singers that can enunciate words. At some point, it'd be fun to do one in a different language, but so far they've all been in English. I memorize lots of psalms. It's really good to meditate on them and to come back to you when you're in times of stress. Like, you're in the hospital, you're in an accident, you're just getting anxious about stuff, and they come back to you. And that is super encouraging. Okay. Last phrase. And the whole thing is just 7 minutes long, but strangely, it's got like 5 different songs in there. Does that seem a little disproportionate? Like the songs are going to go by so quick if there's 5 songs in 7 minutes. Yes, definitely you can join the studio. See, my information about teaching is on the YouTube page. Like, join this channel. And I teach private lessons, all the basics, keyboards. I do it online, in person. All right, here's the end. Oh, there's something always so special about the end. Cheese man. Okay. Somehow this stuff does not update totally right. So you can see like no people on the live and then somebody's there. So I don't know, like if it's like bouncing off the satellite kind of slow. So it ends in 3/4. It starts in 2/4. All the instruments have glommed on at the end. And there's probably a lot of details to catch up on. One of the details is just to get the players to read it, because like at least I know what these players should be understanding how to read, but I will work from the very end backwards. I'm going to try to be nice here on their eyes. All right, we don't want lines going up, lines going down, like lines going every crazy way. They're not going to know what to play. So you can see here. That was fun. I got a birthday. That was fun. I got a birthday call for, I have to teach music on my birthday. That's a blessing, right? Okay, so we've got a student late, and we're fixing stems. We're fixing stems for who? The cellist. She will not like this. And then once we fix all these stems, I'm going to see how many more subscribers I have. All right, I'm just going to grab a bunch of these and see if I can get it to all go down. Oh no. Why this one doesn't want to go down? You wish it could just come right out of your mind into reality, but that never happens. These guys should be flipped. Okay, now if I wanted a little task of like mental alertness, I could think to myself, how many strings do you have on the violin? You have G, which could play a D. You have D, which could play an F sharp. You have A, and you have E, which could play an F sharp. But I just have the feeling that the violinist is going to squawk at me and say, this double stop doesn't work. It's too thick to go by. you got to get 4 notes. She's not gonna like that. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? Those 4 notes are for the guitar. Forget it. The guitarist can do that. Yeah. Okay, I already fixed that problem. I have to make sure I know which line I'm talking about here when I fix things. Okay, the cellist has their stems arranged properly. It should be loud at the end, very triumphant sounding. All right. Why don't we go back to the last time that it's quiet? Ah, I see a 7-measure rest. Why is this here? Oh, okay. Here's an issue. It has a forte right before it gets quiet. It seems like I should be able to mark all down these. How many lines are up? Middle voice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've got 5 people playing. I would like them all to play quietly at the same time. I would like them all to rest for 2 beats. That looks like a random note. I think it'd be nice if the violin and guitar kind of worked together. That's too low. All right, let's put a block dynamic in here, just sheer quietness. Add lines, no, tools. This has been a while. They call it this is very interesting, like from the arts world, they call it a palette. So I'm gonna look for to view my master palette. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that.